Okay, I'm going to show how I created the contour maps and then dropped the image mapping in on top of that. Recording this on a Zoom. Okay, this is the finished image here. And you can see on this side, this is what takes the time, is getting your size, angle, and your offsets, your X and Y correct. I'm gonna start this from scratch. So first we'll go into Tools, Terrain Elevation Import Wizard. This is the latest set of coordinates that I did on the Antioch job. I just scroll through the defaults here. And there's our image. I'm going to rotate this so it'll display a little bit better. And we're going to increase the size so it'll fill the entire screen for clarity. Now I've pretty much got that the way I want it. We're going to go back into Tools, open the Picture Import Wizard. And this is the image mapping photo that I took on the same job. You can see here. Once again, just scroll through. All the defaults have worked. Now we're going to get into the more complicated areas here. I switch on the curve type, make it straight. This is defining the area that our image is going to drop into. Now, you can see it's like a kaleidoscope. We've got about 100, 150 images here because they're all saved on 3-foot squares. Now you'll have to play around with this originally. Since I've already done this once, I know we need about 148 feet here to give us the size that we need. And now you can see we've got a workable image. We had a workable image before, we just had about 150 of them. Now on the angle, what we'll do first, we'll line this up with the X and the Y. And on our angle here, we'll rotate this around. Now I've got to rotate it a long way. You can see how we rotate it, and you go through the other images when you rotate it. So we're going to rotate this around. I'm just going to type this in to save some time because I know what I ended up on. This is just trial and error. You just have to play around with this. 337 degrees was pretty close to where I wanted to be. Now, you'll take your X and your Y axis and you'll simply line these figures, these images up. I ended up with, what did I know, about 88. So we're going to go back a little bit. I can move this one over. But you can see how we're getting her lined up here. Now to really zero this in takes a little bit of time. And I'm not going to waste everybody's time playing around with it, but you can see how we fine tune it. And line all this up. Now I've got it close. I don't have it exact, but I've got it close enough. I'm not going to waste another 15 minutes of your time showing you how to put it dead on the money. But you can see from this the process.